say I'm playing right now? Yeah. Well, this shit look good. Baby.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway from Cincinnati. This taken in at the goal line, and he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Mahomes now on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And he takes this all the way inside the Cincy 20. A huge play there right off the bat. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off down near the 5. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 22, Burrow. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down, and he's got a Bengals first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. It was Frank Clark that time who got in there to bring him down. Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
You definitely would like to have hit on that one because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Chiefs will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, a shaky start for both quarterbacks now. We had the interception on the opening drive, and now they throw it right back to him.
So does that mean we're really kind of starting from the beginning, Brandon, right? Both of them have done it, so we kind of start from scratch. Looks to me like both of these defenses have done their homework, and they're executing quite well.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And going deep for Hill. He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 69 yards. And the Chiefs on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yo. I told you not to play with me, man. I told
Following the
you.
interception, we'll see what they can
I
put together
told
on
you
this
not to
drive.
play with me,
I have my
man.
old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win.
Boom!
They're hoping is that last
my
mistake
neck off your
is their
shoulder,
only one
boy.
of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers.
You need to add me on
Minimizing
Xbox.
those
You need to add
and
me on
maximizing
Xbox.
opportunities.
Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a
Yo, stank mouth.
6-5.
Yeah, you need to add me with your stank mouth.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Your mouth smell
They'll
like
say no
eggs.
gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Play action. It's Burrow. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker.
Be
there,
honest,
as that's
I ain't
batted
that good
down
at this
and
game. Like, I
incomplete.
just got
Every offense tells you
good
they
really
want to come out and
tonight.
start
Like, I'm on like a
fast. That's not
3-win streak
unusual
tonight.
at all.
Like, I just got good.
They've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're
I just learned how to play
football
offense a
again
little
after
bit,
this
learn
one.
how to read defense
So
a
on
little
4th
bit.
down,
So
on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away.
That sounds
yeah, I mean, I just got good tonight, though, to be honest.
This is taken at the 10.
But
51 yards on the punt.
I tell you one thing, though.
And the
You're
Chiefs
not
are going
gonna
to take
win this
over
game.
with a
Bruh.
long field ahead and a 1st and 10.
I cash out bet you, but I know you ain't gonna pay me.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this
I
drive.
can 99.
They've got a 7-0
I can
lead with the football as well as they
99.9%
start on
guarantee
1st
you
and
ain't gonna
10.
win it.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
And that's
going
why,
deep for
boy.
Hill. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Where he came from?
Chidobe Awuzie after the pick. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. And
I
not
gave-
the
I
first
had that.
quarter that he was
I mean,
hoping for.
I had
2
to give him
interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones,
Nothing
they
else.
find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short
Yeah, I'm
memory,
sure they ain't doing nothing
understand
else.
why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a
I
pretty
mean,
decent
we
game.
ain't doing
Other
nothing
quarterbacks,
else.
They have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And this will be incomplete.
Yeah, in fact,
Play on the
hold
football
on to
there
the
at a
ball. I
second
hope he
down.
killed him.
Well, defensively,
Oh,
you're
we're
over
gonna
there
give
trying
him
to
for
catch
him.
your breath and try not to show the offense.
My
If you're a
God,
little
just
bit
rejected him
fatigued,
for
you're
a
right
shot.
back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Y'all
Trying to
was
get
fine
one
with
more
I
in
just
here
got
before
down.
the quarter breaks. To throw again on second down. Burrow. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final
I told
play
you.
of this first
I
quarter.
told you.
After one,
I told you.
7-0 on EA
I
Sports.
told you. I'm playing with Kansas City, man. You could never, bro. Could never.
The chance of wasting this great
I'm saying.
starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Burrow on play action. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Well, how in the devil did I miss that first tackle on the quarterback?
In this game. But plays
You
like
got
this are
lucky.
critical to keep drives going.
Ain't that
If
glitchy
points
sent me
result,
past you.
we'll call this play significant.
I mean, it's okay to get lucky. I mean, I ain't gonna sweat
First
it. I
chance
mean, you
in
gotta
the
get
red
lucky to
zone for
win
the
it.
Bengals now. 1st and 10 at
You
the
ain't hitting
19.
on nothing else.
Here's a give to Mixon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second
We're gonna
and
give him the ball. We're gonna kill
8
him.
yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. A handoff to Mixon.
Fumble.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Hang on.
Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for the Bengals.
Bengals so fucking sorry. They lucky they made it to the Super Bowl.
Mixon, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are an
Hey,
extra
lucky they
point
made it.
away
I mean,
from
watch
tying
the
up
blowout.
this
They're gonna
football
have it. It's
game.
gonna be an embarrassment.
Solid
I didn't know
blocking
why they
up
going.
front from the guys on the offensive line.
Be
allowing
honest,
him to
we
get
got a
in
better
for the
chance. Let
touchdown.
damn
Yeah,
Miami
some might
Dolphins
say
go.
that the guys on the offensive line were in concert.
But we got a better
These type of
chance.
coaches
Let
call
Miami
it
Dolphins go.
marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there.
We got a
Each
better
guy
chance
has
that
his
the
own
Dolphins go to the
assignment,
Super Bowl than
and
y'all.
allow the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Extra point by McPherson up and
Yeah,
good.
but the Bengals
We are
ain't good
tied
at
here in
all.
the
If
second
that's your
quarter.
favorite team, I just hope you wake up and brush your teeth every day.
So all even at
Well,
7 now as they kick
stop.
away.
Pittsburgh, my favorite team.
And this will be a touchback as
Pittsburgh,
over the end
Pittsburgh, like Pittsburgh Steelers. Yes, sir. They better than y'all.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, 1 play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play caller. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people
I
think
know.
the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
1 play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. He'll drop that off to Edwards-Helaire. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it a 2nd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill.
Not today.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said, no,
God.
can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back
Let me
to
do
it
what I
again.
got to do. Just step my way.
Now here's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
That's to his running back, complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
You're a typical idiot.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
You already know.
Let's this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
That was out of bounds. You caught the ball and your other foot clearly stepped out of bounds. No, he caught the ball and his right foot went out of bounds. I ain't got an instant replay. I know both feet wasn't in bounds. No, I'm saying you're an idiot and the game is lying.
They're airtight as he comes away with the interception.
Love that observation.
But most definitely you're the idiot.
Shot in the end zone, but you're right about the coverage. Absolutely tremendous.
All right, trash.
Clip for a
Trash.
take.
I mean, if I'm trash,
Staying
then
with
you're
him down the
garbage.
field, locates the football in the air, and comes away with the interception.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they nearly get this
That's fine.
away to midfield.
I'm not even, to be honest, I'm not even good at this game.
67 yards rushing for him as he has been tough
Play
to
this.
stop here
I'll play
this
ball
first
with it.
half.
I just hop on this to have fun. That means you the one that clearly sucks. Because if I beat you, or if I'm close to beating you, you suck. Because I don't play it.
Now it's Burrow.
Madden.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's out.
I'm saying I don't ever play
Gets
this.
this down to the 45. Nice work to get 7 out of that.
I'm saying I don't
Second
ever play
down.
this.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take
really
off,
don't.
and now he made it a very manageable second
The
and
only
short.
thing that made me play this game was me and my homeboy made a $500 bet the other day, and he gave me some points, and I bought the game.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
That was an excellent
And
job
I mean,
recognizing the situation.
2 times.
His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read
So I
wasn't
won
there.
$1,000.
But he bought himself a little extra
that's
time
why
scrambling out of the pocket.
have the game.
Got to the sticks and picked up the first down.
They'll run on first down. Mixon, he'll be hit down at the 33.
I'd be on the last man I had was like,
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Joe Mixon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
you're bad.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete to Chase. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chiefs' 12-yard line.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Burrow looking to pass. Flush to his right. Toward the back corner of the end zone.
How
He
in
could
the
not
world
get
did
the
he
feet
not get
down.
that?
This will wind up incomplete.
That was an
What?
interesting
Just
look
stayed
there
there like
because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
You're an idiot. You're so scared. You got a field goal.
McPherson's kick is good.
better.
And they take the lead here now.
I'm
at
saying you know better than
10-7.
try me. That's
So
smart.
a late 3 there, and that'll as
No
they get
better.
into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
4 seconds ain't nothing to me. I mean, one game not even won in 4 seconds.
Final shot before the half for Mahomes. Just keeping the play alive. On target over the middle to Hill. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back up to Cincinnati and Brandon Gott.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bengals set
Time to take out the
receive. They have
trash.
the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage.
Now Burrow loses the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On second and 10, Mahomes being chased out left. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes from 17 yards out. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Can you feel it, Mr. Crab? Can you feel it, Mr. Crab? Can you feel it, Mr. Crab?
About to get going.
I want to know if I can feel it, Dave.
Turnover, but that turns
I
into
do.
6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
But you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 108 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
If you book, better run that ball, stay out my way, don't come in my face, I'm going to keep you already know what time it is because I already told you once.
On the run it's Mixon. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the
Kill
line
that
of
boy.
scrimmage.
We're gonna kill that guy. We're gonna kill that guy.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack.
We're gonna
Frank
kill
Clark
that guy.
in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Before the game is over,
So one
we're
quick,
gonna
easy
teach you
analysis
that
about why
guy.
they've
That dude.
struggled so far.
On the
They keep
break
putting
his
themselves in
neck
third and
and
long
send it
situations. They
to
just took another sack right
the
there.
ring.
Offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it
We're
normally
gonna send
is.
him to the Lord of the
Not a lot of
Rings
positive
for
grades will be handed out thus far.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he will
What did
take
I
us
tell
all
you?
the way down to the 38-yard
What did I tell you for the not to play with me for
It
the
seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He'll swing this one out to Edwards-Helaire. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
No.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken
the
down. Trey Hendrickson
further back I
able to
go,
get in there and
boy.
run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told.
So you want to try me like that? Okay, I'm gonna punish you now because I told you not to try me. You feel me? Your left has a nice little friendly game.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Mahomes going to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. They'll roll him out right. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in
He just
today's
went through this
NFL,
guy's
where it's a
body.
pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They go play action with Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he takes it to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. first down. Mixon, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On 2nd and 11 now. Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. And they go play action now. Burrow. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The Bengals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they run with Mixon. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Mixon with it. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Call that, but I did.
Compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They
Shouldn't call it
There's
down.
always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
4th quarter, down to the
I don't know
final
why I
2
called
minutes.
it.
And we got a 1-score game. They'll run on 1st down. Nixon. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 154 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. Mixon trying to punch it in. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going to play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, they come back at you a long way.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Mahomes finding Hill for a
What you want to do, boy?
55 yards.
What you want to do, boy?
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Mahomes will throw, rolling to his right. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
What you want to do,
The
boy?
Chiefs will use the
Told you
first
quit
and
playing with me.
timeouts.
Told you quit playing with me.
14 seconds to go in the game. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. And he's across for the
Told you quit playing with
It's
me.
likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Told you quit playing with me.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown. This
I lost your
late in the
monkey
contest.
mind.
I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw
You
it
lost your
on the
monkey
sideline
mind, boy.
before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Now he's back.
Hey,
out
Jeff,
there to
who it
move
is?
this
10 seconds
away,
on the
maybe
clock.
with some
Show me.
frustration after the PAT miss. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
No.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'll be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put